Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today, and welcome back to Bohemia and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I am Saruk Windcaller, Guardian, High Remembrancer, Arbiter, yes, Reminiscing Bard of Twilight, and so much more. So, I've been playing on my own a little bit, mostly playing through the game's new DLC, which I haven't shown to y'all because it's okay. It's not great, honestly. If I'm being real, it's a little boring, if I'm being honest. So that's why I haven't bothered to show it to y'all. But I will kind of explain it when we get into the game. Hey, Grinx. Hey, Lich King. Hello, Red Mage, Bow and Terra. Hello, everyone. So here's the deal about the DLC. Ostensibly, it's a way to give us access to the shield painting system, where we can now paint cool designs on our shields. But the main focus is on a traveling artist who has, well, see, that's the confusing part. I don't know whether to say he has mental issues, or if he's got PTSD, or if he's just something else entirely. See, oh, Pet George. Well, problem is, George is not here. So, yeah, you can't really pet him if he's not here. But allow me, so let me give you your points back in a minute, Grinx, but allow me to further explain what exactly is going on. So, to explain what's going on with this artist, I should probably give a little bit of backstory about him. So, the name of the artist is Vojta. Vojta had two friends when they were boys. Or rather, there were three boys. Vojta, Lipa, and the third boy who is unnamed. Vojta was the leader of this group of boys, who would then break off any friendship he had with his buddies and fall in with a very bad crowd. Because of that, the two other boys, Lipa and the third one, would end up ganging up on and murdering Vojta. Vojta basically did a lot of bad shit. Because of that, the third boy took the name Vojta. So the artist we're talking to is named Vojta, but it's not the same guy. He literally says that he doesn't even remember his own name anymore. He's basically been dealing with trauma and a bunch of other things that have happened to him. And you're basically trying to just ease his guilt, basically, ease his conscience. And so now we're going to head back and we're making a potion for him that basically helps with his hearing voices. And yes, the man is hearing voices. Badly. One thing I am sad that I couldn't show y'all is when working with Vojta, Henry dresses up as Satan. Like in this satanic looking armor to scare a dude. I wish I had actually recorded that so I could show it to y'all. Because it's amazing. I might actually be able to get a YouTube video of it so I can show y'all. It's great. And I have the costume though. You get to keep the costume. I have it. It's in storage, so I could break it out and show y'all. But it's honestly hilarious. So hold on, let me see if I can get the video. Let's see. Because yeah, Henry dresses up like Satan and basically terrifies this guy into confessing his sins. See, see, okay, I can't find the, yeah, I can't find a cutscene of it. I'm sure someone will upload it at some point, but I can show y'all the armor, because I do have that. So, once I get a moment to run to storage, I'll pull out the armor for you guys. Yes, Bow and Terra, I think that's actually fair to say. The man is suffering from very severe psychosis. It also doesn't help that the item in I'll show y'all the potion in question he wants me to make for him when we get there. Also, don't mind the flashing graphics. I've noticed that. For some reason, there's a lot of the textures are like rapidly flashing like that. I don't know if they're not loading properly or if there's some kind of glitch with the game. It stops after a while. A little bit of graffiti right there. Alright, I don't know if the alchemist is open yet, so I don't know if we'll be able to use his stuff. Nope, he's not open yet. So we'll wait like 3 hours. What's really cool, though, is that depending on the stuff you've done in the world and, like, the locations you've discovered, you get to put different things on your shield. So I'll show y'all that when we get an opportunity. Anyway, I know I need to buy some sage, first of all. So if he's selling sage, I need some for the potion. Also gonna buy some other stuff while I'm here.
Show me.
All right, are you selling just plain sage? No, he's not. Maybe there's some out in the garden. We need fresh sage. It's wizard time, motherfuckers! Fireball! Here we go, fresh sage. We're gonna need that. Chamomile. No, I need sage. Still, plucking the St. John's wort's good, too. St. John's wort is a real plant. Actually, all of these are real plants. I thought some of these were made up, but no, they're real. Marigold, chamomile, well, duh, that's real. But, like, I didn't know, like, I'd never heard of St. John's wort, but no, it's real. I cast iron! Iron? All right. Hey, Azzy! Hello, Raiders! Welcome, everyone. I hope the defense of Super Earth goes well. How y'all doing? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories, variety streamer, and, you know, plays a variety of games with a strong connection to my memories and my communities. Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where y'all are gonna hear me get to nerd out about history and stuff. How goes? The defense goes well. Wonderful. Good to hear. So, for those who don't know, welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, realistic medieval RPG. We are in, I actually pull up the map and show you. Welcome to 1403 Bohemia, modern day the Czech Republic. We are in Kutenburg, one of the most powerful and important cities in the region. And yes, these are all locations you can go to, by the way. But I'm currently doing one of the DLC missions to make a potion for a painter real quick. Let's see. So I'm going to show y'all how alchemy works in this game. Let's see. Alright, so we need the... No, Artemisia, a digestive potion, fox potion, cockerel potion, savior schnapps. Let's see, marigold, imbrication, nighthawk. But yeah, y'all sit back and make yourselves at home. Dollmaker, lullaby, quick finger, buck's blood, aqua vitalis, Lethean water.
St. John's wort is a legitimate medicinal herb with antidepressant properties and is also used as a fabric dye.
Well, there you go. The lead shot gunpowder. Here it is, mandrake decoction. Yeah, did I forget to mention that the potion this guy once made has mandrake in it? Which I'm pretty sure is extremely lethal. Anyway, we need to make this potion. So, yeah, mandrake. So, you'll need wine, mandrake, a river pearl, and 2 handfuls of sage. Okay? So we will get that prepared. Is that the fresh? Yeah, it's fresh sage. Let me make sure I read this again. Let's see. Start with wine. Let's see. Add the mandrake and boil for 1 turn. And then grind the river pearl and add it to the cauldron. Okay? So we'll start with wine. Alright, we got that. Let's see. Now we throw the mandrake in. We're just going to toss that in there. And then we're going to boil this for a minute. turn this. And now we wait for this to tick down. And then right before it's finished, you take it up. Yep. Take it up. And then we're going to take this freshwater river pearl. And we're going to break it down. We're going to crush it with the mortar and with this pestle. Well, I mean, most of the other stuff is legit, though. Like, remember, people thought a lot of this stuff was real. So, anyway, let's see. All right, so add that. So grind the river pearl, add it to the cauldron, boil for 1 turn, then grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. So, all right, drop this down and boil it for another turn. All right, take it up. And then we're going to add 2 handfuls of sage. We got to grind it, so put that in the mortar. All right, let's grind that up.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Yeah, I would hope so. I'm using your stuff. All right, we throw that in the cauldron. And now, let's see. I think the last one was heat it 1 more time. Grind the sage, add to the cauldron. Using the bellows, boil for 1 turn, and then distill it. Okay. All right, so let's flip this. Okay, it's done. And we gotta distill it. Don't know if I'll get max rating on this, but we'll see. Got it.
That sage should have had more time on the fire.
Yeah, so I need to make it again. That wasn't very good. Let's try it again. There's also an entire section in here about various herbs. So like wormwood, belladonna, thistle. Yeah, by the way, if those first 2, if you know those first 2, you're probably thinking, wait, those are poisonous. Yes, they are. All right, I've got the sage, mandrake. Oh, do I not? Shoot. I only had 1 river pearl. We have to go back. We got to go back. I got to get another one. Dang it. Ah, annoying. It's alright, though. I know where to go, so... And yes, mandrake is hallucinogenic. Yep. Anyway, I gotta go back to where I got that river pearl. It's not far. There's a camp down here in the Danemark. We'll run down here. Yes, that belladonna. Tomatoes are also a nightshade. I think potatoes are too, technically. Come on. Come on, Pebbles.
Go!
We're going to take this path until we get to that camp I cleared out. Because those guys were also gathering river pearls. Oh, yeah. Are they all... Oh, nope. Still a dude here. Oh, we're going to have to fix that. Excuse me, sir. You're here where you shouldn't be.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Attack! Everyone get over here! Then pay with your blood!
Too late. He's already dead. His armor was cheap, and so were his defenses. Now, let's see. Come on. Come on. Got some. There we go. All I needed. Suppose I could take some of this other stuff and sell it. Oh yeah, look at all that. Some of this stuff is valuable. So just to give you guys an idea of how realistic this game is, if you're over encumbered with stuff, sure, maybe you can't run anywhere anymore, and maybe you can't mount your horse because it's too heavy, but your strength stat actually increases because you're not skipping leg day. Wormwood. No, there are types of there are plants in the wormwood family that make absinthe, but wormwood itself is poisonous. Like in its base form, yes, it is extremely. At least I think it is. It's been a long time. Anyway, we're just gonna, just so I'm not over encumbered, we're gonna move a lot of this stuff to my horse. And then we'll just, when it's time later, we'll clean it up and then we'll sell it. Oh, right. The devil armor. I almost forgot. I promised you guys I'd show you the devil armor, didn't I? Okay, check this out. I should still have it on me, I think. If not, it's back in my storage container. Yep, I've still got it. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can put it on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Can I put the helmet down on this, I wonder? No, I can't. Hang on. There you go. Here's what I like. I'm covered. First of all, the outfit's covered in blood. But that's what I showed up looking like. You know, with the horns on the helmet. There's even a tail attached to the back of it. And I was literally lit by glowing fires everywhere. And Henry put on his best demon voice and terrified the guy. Yeah, it is horrifying, isn't it? Also, the mask of the helmet absolutely flaps. I don't know if y'all can see it from, unless you zoom in on it. Maybe I can zoom in on it for y'all. Because I can actually show you. He actually, let me show you. He actually cut segments into the visor. Let me see if I can show y'all. Hang on. So y'all can see. All right, can y'all see it? There's actually, he actually cuts, yeah, it has a jaw that would flap. Yeah. So I look like a demon speaking through a helmet. Yeah. It's so cool. Unfortunately, it's only for decoration. It's not very good at protection. Also, what's even funnier is that it actually raises, I don't have the full outfit because the rest of it was just like garbage level equipment. But the funniest part about it is that wearing the whole like set that he gave you drops your you raises your conspicuousness to 100 and lowers your charisma because you're so goddamn terrifying that people don't want to talk to you. Which makes sense. You're basically the Lord of Hell. So correct. That is exactly what they would think. And again, I just think it's cool that, you know, Henry gets to act it out. Literally, the dude was drunk off his ass, barely able to walk, and Henry's like, he goes, Bellissimo, I have come for your soul. And Henry did a good job of terrifying the guy. He goes, but betrayal, the greatest sin. Oh, I have a special place for you. We'll flay you alive and boil you in your own blood. And the dude looked like the poor guy was about to piss himself in fear. And Henry basically told him, turn your ass around, start walking toward Rome, not ride, walk, Walk to Rome, and in every town you stop in, say 3 Hail Marys, and maybe you'll be forgiven for your transgressions. Anyway, welcome to Kutenburg. Fun fact, a lot of these buildings are actually based off the historical counterparts of the time, which is sick. I love accuracy like that. Also, I need to eat something. I feel quite hungry. Thankfully, I've got some honey on me that I pulled from a beehive, so I don't have to worry about that. Also, what does this thing do anyway? Okay, Mandrake decoction. Quiets down the frightening thoughts and menacing voices. Heals 75 health over 8 hours and raises your vitality by 1. Uh-huh. Yeah, that don't sound good. But oh well. Anyway, let's go make this thing the right way. And then I need to go to the bathhouses. Oh! And for those who don't know or weren't here last week, for those who were here last week, bringing up the bathhouses is always funny because now I'm just picturing Henry going, I want to go to the baths. Because for those who don't remember last week, if you weren't here, we had to go crawling through sewage. Like raw sewage. Because we were trying to find a dude's dead body. And poor Henry literally sounded so, like, realistic. I want to go to the baths. Also, I hate to imprint more of that on y'all, but I talked to a friend of mine who's actually a medieval historian major. I asked him about that, and while cringing, he was like, okay, well, it wouldn't be that bad, but yeah, in most cases, towns, little villages probably would have been just like that. So it's not that unrealistic. All right, let's try this again. Whoop. All right, that should be, yeah, that's fresh sage. So, make sure I read this again. All right, start with wine, add in the mandrake and boil for 1 turn. Grind the river pearl and add it to the cauldron. Boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Yeah, grind the sage, add it to the cauldron. Using the bellows, boil for 1 turn. And then distill it. Okay, got it. All right, start with the wine. Got that. Now we just toss the mandrake root in there, which probably means that we just want its raw essence. We're not cutting it up. So we just toss that in there, and then we boil it for a minute. So bring that down with this. And then we wait for 1 turn. All right, take it up. No, you can use the bellows normally. You don't have to lower it. All right, take the freshwater pearl or a river pearl. And we're going to break it up. All right, add that. And then we're going to lower it and boil it for another minute. With this. And take it up. And now, 2 handfuls of sage. Crush that down. All right. Drop that in. All right.
My humble respects.
All right. Flip the glass and start working the bellows. Okay, we're good. Now, grab the vial. Grab the vial. And then we distill it.
That sage should have had more time on the fire.
More time? That was a whole minute. That's what it calls for. Out of the cauldron, using the bellows, boil for 1 turn. Yeah, we did it the right amount of time. Screw it. I've got enough to try one more time. Normally, the alchemy process is not this complex. Some of the potions can be a little complex, but they're not that picky. But I guess this one, it is picky. Oh, crap. Yeah, I can't use... Yeah, you may lose some of your... That's fine. I can't use dried sage. So, here's the deal with the with herbs. Dried ingredients don't work. Dried ingredients have lost all of their potency. So, I need to see if we can grab more sage in here. Doesn't look like it. Ignore the bees. Nettle. No, I need... Belladonna? Oh, yeah, that is belladonna. Okay. I need sage, though. Marigold. Nettles. Mint. Ah, bah. Oh, well. Hold on, let me check, because I have heard people talking about how this one's, let's see, hold on. All right, hang on, there's a YouTube video about it. One sec. What are you doing? Let's see, what have I done wrong exactly? Give me a second. Sorry if y'all can hear the music. I just want to see how this works. Yeah, I did that part. Did that part too. All right, hang on. Let me see this important part right here. Ah, okay. I know what happened. All right, I know what to do now. I know what happened. What we're going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to load where we were last. I know what we did wrong. So what you're supposed to do is... So the instructions are not very clear. What you're supposed to do is, whoever mentioned it earlier, you're supposed to drop the cauldron down and use the bellows to heat it up faster and get it to boiling. So, because normally, it's very confusing because it says boil with the bellows and everything. And what I thought that meant is just, because normally what that means is just, oh, just use the bellows normally. No, what they want you to do is, I'll show y'all. Hang on. I'll show you. Yeah, Andrea, you pointed it out. All right, I know what to do, but I'm going to turn there anyway just to make sure. The Fox Potion is actually really helpful, because if you get the Fox Potion and you know you're about to go into a story-heavy section, the Fox Potion gives you bonus experience for conversations. So it's a good way to get your speech up and to level up faster. Mentha perfume, lead shot gunpowder. All right, here we go. Oh, right. I gotta go back and grab that river pearl because it auto-saved. Yeah, it auto-saved before I had enough. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, everybody. I just want to get this right because if you do this wrong, apparently if you don't give him the best possible one, you don't get the best outcome. So, and as crazy as the guy is, and trust me, he's crazy. He has helped me out a lot. So I want to be helpful. And also, if y'all can't tell, I was out practicing my marksmanship while I was here on my own time.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, oh fuck is right. I miss.
Everyone get over here! We've got an intruder!
How did I miss? How did I miss? I don't know. How did you? Also, I just realized y'all probably can't see. Hang on. Where's that, Do I have a potion of Night Eye? I do not. Hmm. Hey, Corvus. Wait, where's that? Where is that dickhead?
That coward must have... Fuck you, whoreson! Alert! To arms!
Did I just put a bolt in his face? Yes, I did. That was a... Wow. Well, sucks to be that guy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't even aiming for his head. I was just trying to hit him, but nope. Dropped him in one shot. Anyway, let's grab those freshwater pearls, that blacksmith kit, the money. Yeah, we're good. In all honesty, I'm not really wanting for money at the moment, so... Oh, there was no auto-aim involved. My marksmanship is actually garbage. It's my probably one of my most least used skills. Anyway, let's hoof it back. I know you are. I should also mention, interesting thing about the arrows and bolts in this game. As you can see, there's a variety of types, and someone can probably tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure arrows like this are, well, I'm pretty sure those are designed to cause maximum suffering. Like these improved wounding bolts and arrows. Pretty sure those are designed for maximum suffering, right? Because, yeah. Yeah, wounding arrows. Yeah, those are designed to cause suffering. They're intended to stick in the target. Ah, okay. Anyway, before I go do anything, I need to go to the bathhouse because I'm covered in dirt from wandering around in the dark.
One-off taxes to be levied in the city.
You're always welcome here.
Also, I found myself the greatest medieval weapon of all. A halberd. Of course, I'm not going to be swinging it around in here because people will get very upset at me. Anyway, we're just going to run to the bathhouse real quick. Before anyone asks, yes, I'm running in full plate armor. What of it? All right, here's the bathhouse. Oh, it's not open yet. Hang on. I should also mention, because I kind of, I mentioned this when we were reading about them. Fun fact, bathhouses were open to everyone. Rich, poor, didn't matter.
Greetings, sir.
Anyone could make use of them, but they also served another purpose.
I...
They were also whorehouses.
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
All right, but...
I'll gladly pay.
All right.
Which is why you could rent a woman if you're here, basically. Which I'm not going to do, because Henry is loyal to Teresa, the girl waiting for him back home.
God bless you, sir.
Who the... Why are you booing me? I'm right!
I apologize.
Oh, it's because the tournament's going on. Okay. I just heard a bunch of people booing me as soon as I mentioned Teresa, and I'm like, why are you booing me? I'm right. Henry has a girlfriend. It's the girl he grew up with in his village. Why rent a woman when you could rent a dragon? I mean, why not both? I mean, I'm married, but I'm married, but I already have a ton of kaiju living in my forest. I don't really need a dragon. I could turn into a dragon, for Pete's sake.
I'm at your service, sir.
One day for some... I'm sorry.
Yeah, Andrea's right. Those wounding arrows are probably barbed arrows, and trying to get those out would be catastrophic if you weren't skilled enough to get them out. Anyway, let's go make this damn thing. Now that I know what I'm doing. Joey, I don't think we're supposed to cook the candy bars. Back off, I know what I'm doing. And if y'all don't know what that's from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! English dub. Joey, I don't think we're supposed to cook the candy bars. Back off, I know what I'm doing. Alright, painkiller brew, lion perfume, mentha perfume, lead shot. There we go. Oh, no, I don't need dried sage. Put that back. We've got normal. Oh, am I out of sage too? Damn it. Really? I thought I had some on me. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay, well, I need to go buy some sage then, or go to an herb garden. Let's see. Think, Saruk. Where's the nearest herb garden? Not this one. I've already pulled from... Oh, wait. Yoink. All right, that's good enough. We get 2 tries. So, finally, let's do this right. All right, start with wine. All right, let's see. We need... see. Freshwater pearl, the mandrake root, and the sage. Alright. So, start with the mandrake root, which we just throw in there. Put this down. Alright, flip it. And we wait. Alright, take it up. Alright, now, take the pearl, toss that in there, grind it down, Toss it in here. All right. Now we move this down. Wait for it to get ready to start boiling. All right, flip it. And take it up. Okay, now the tough part. The sage. We're going to drop that in there. All right, now. Drop this down. Hit it with the bellows. All right, flip this. All right, take it up. Take it up, take it up. God, that stuff's gonna be hot. All right, now we distill it. Yes! Nothing but the best. Got the painter medicine of the highest quality. Perfect. All right, let's go. And yes, Henry, once you learn the perk Secret of Secrets, you can make the best quality potions. If it's Henry grade, that means it's best of the best. So it'll say things like Henry's, like Henry's Mandrake decoction, Henry's Marigold, Henry's this, Henry's that. Let's go hand it over to him. Also, I'm gonna save real quick, just to be sure. Got you your medicine.
Brought you that mandrake decoction of yours. What'd you say?
Well now, Henry. Last time I saw it this beautifully clear was from that herbalist. Mine always turned cloudy. And it doesn't even stink.
How exactly does that voice of yours sound? What does it actually say?
It mostly wants me to paint, as much as possible. Sometimes it even gives me tips. But other times, sometimes it blames me for what happened to Voita. What I did, what I didn't do. Everything that's gone wrong from that moment until now. And actually, I feel it sounds like Voita. As if the devil stole his voice just to torment me. But let's not speak of it anymore, please. I'd like to drink that decoction of yours and get back to work.
Right. As they say, bottoms up.
I hope I don't grow a third leg from this. Cheers.
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
All right, chat. Y'all are going to help me paint a shield.
We'll get right to it.
So, this is what I started with. Let's go ahead and get this off if we can. We'll start from the beginning. All right, so we need a pattern. Yeah, I should probably pick a color, like have this on there first. So let's start from the top. So, y'all are going to help me pick a shield. Well, we're going to make one together. So I'm going to slowly go through. When y'all spot a pattern you like, y'all let me know. Oh, hi, Amina. Just in time, my lovely artist
Show
wife
love
is here.
100 hello Gnome Zaruk. Hype love 1 Zaruk W smile Zaruk George Zaruk hug.
Gnome. Not a gnome. But my lovely artist wife is here. She can add her 2 cents as well. So yes, we're gonna paint this shield. So first off, the pattern. I'm gonna go through these, and y'all tell me when you see one. The color is not permanent. It's just to show y'all the differences. So here we go. First up, the pattern. Y'all stop me when you see one you like. I'm gonna hang on each one for a few seconds. Also, it should be noted, whatever you guys pick is going to be my permanent shield and artwork from now on. Stop. You need to give me the name. Like what pattern? The flame pattern? I mean, that's your opinion, Red Mage. What does everyone else think? I'll keep going, but Red Mage has his choice. What about the rest of y'all? Because now, Corvus, you're still here. Bo and Terra, you're here. Andrea, you're here. So, y'all stop me if you see a pattern you like. And just tell me which pattern. Bari Wavi, or Barry Wavy. Embattled. Where's the embattled one? Oh, Parfez embattled. Okay, I see what you mean. All right, so we got 3 choices then. Parfez embattled, which is like battlements on a castle. The Berry Wavy, which is what Andrea picked out. And then the Flame one, which is what Red Mage picked out. So, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna start a poll real quick. Hang on. Let me get a poll thing. Do they have the option to put a tree on your shield? Good question. Let me check and see if we've even got that. Let's see. Azure blossoms, grapevines, trefoils, antlers, oak leaves, rivers, estoils, the sun. Doesn't look like we can get a tree yet. Closest we can get is oak leaves. Got historical stuff like eagles and all that other kind of stuff. Also, that's the symbol for Warhorse Studios, by the way. I think you get more stuff by doing the quests for him.
Maybe another time.
So let's finish up the story and then we'll come back. So
did that decoction work for you?
We'll have to wait and see. It takes time to take effect. In the meantime, I suppose I ought to get back to work, right? I really don't feel like it. But I've only got St. Vitus's face left, plus a few little details. And someone needs to put it all together. My paintings are only one part of it.
And what other parts besides your painting does this altar have?
Aside from the shrine itself, mostly wooden figurines. Which reminds me, Plonk the carpenter, who's making all of those, should have finished long ago. I'll have to check in on him once I'm feeling a bit better.
I can go.
If you're still not feeling well, I can go and see those carpenters for you.
Oh, I'd be really grateful. Tell Master Plonk I sent you personally. He'll listen to that.
Plank the carpenter, eh? And where can I find him?
His workshop's just a short way from here. Go to the fountain, then head for the city gate. You'll see it on your left.
Okay. Well, I'll be back. So one thing I'm definitely going to do is gonna chug one of these fox potions. This was a lot of talking. This must be it right here. Oh, right over here.
Good day, Master. I'm Henry. Master Voita sent me to ask how those figurines for the Sedlet's altar are coming along.
Yeah, the figurines. Tell him I'll send them soon, but I'm up to my ears in work right now. Nothing for weeks, and all of a sudden everyone's gone mad, wanting everything done all at once.
Oh? Then I'll help you. Just tell me where the figurines are, and I'll take them to Voita myself.
You're a bit impatient, aren't you? Didn't I just say soon, not right now?
Let's see. Do you even know about this commission, or are you bluffing?
Hey, do you even know anything about those figurines? Or are you just saying the first thing that comes into your head? You're supposed to be the master of this workshop, but your hands are as smooth as a lady's. Likely the apprentices do all your work, eh? Perhaps they know more about Voita's commission than you do. I'll go and ask them.
Ooh! 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 Damn, Henry! Well, Henry would know, he's a blacksmith, so damn, that,
Leave them alone. They'd only spout nonsense. As I said, the figurines are done. Well, except for the Virgin Mary. Krudosh was supposed to carve her, but that fool disappeared somewhere, and I took Mary with him.
Wait, he just left?
He just got up and left. Why would he do that?
Because he's as daft as a blunt saw, and twice as useless. I'm almost glad he's gone.
Right. I'll track down that Krudosh of yours and take the figurine right from him. Just tell me where he went.
Well, he probably went to sell it.
Where? At the market?
He's not that stupid, maybe. But there's a certain bunch that deals in anything with anyone. Their leader calls himself Reaper. Krudosh has met them before, so it might have occurred to him to pass Mary on to them too.
He just walked off with it. Why would he do that?
The bungler used up half a forest carving it and fiddled around with it for almost a week. So once he'd finished, he got a bit of a slap. Discipline must be kept. And instead of showing respect, he nicks the finished piece and runs off. If I get my hands on him.
Where will I find those blokes? Are they local?
I don't know where they bed down, but we've got a spot arranged where we meet if I have goods for them. You know Zimburg, that ruin? It's south of there. After a while the road forks, so go left. Then once it merges again, go left again, into the woods to the south. There's a battered old house there. If you're lucky...
Fine.
No chance.
Oh yeah, he's probably a corpse. He calls himself Reaper. He's been doing business with us ever since his weird commission Overwatch didn't go so well. I heard Bo and Terra. Also, ad starting soon, everybody. Anyway, I'm very hungry, so I should probably eat something. There we go. He said don't go the obvious way. So let's head towards Zimberg first. Come on, Pebbles.
My, what a beautiful horse.
So fun fact, if you're actually riding on your horse and you like hit a branch that's perched in just the right spot, you'll actually get hit in the head and fall off your horse. You don't take any damage. It's just, what's funny about it is that you'll lay there on the ground as if Henry is thinking, yep, I'm an idiot. I should have known better. All right, Zimberg should be straight ahead through the woods. Let's be careful. Let's just be careful not to hit any branches. Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa.
What's going on here? Oh, this is where the brothers were. The brothers that we helped save one of them from a bunch of kidnappers. Are they both here now? They said come back in a few days. I wonder how they're both doing. Hey, there he is. Jan Posey.
Have you found the rest of that human gang that ambushed you yet?
Yeah. I tracked down their camp. It's not far from here. But there's a horde of them.
Oh, shit. What will you do?
We have to face them. We have no choice. They still have our chest. But since you're here, friend, we could sure use an extra sword. What do you say?
So how many humans are there?
I don't know exactly. But their camp isn't exactly small. I'd feel a lot safer if you went there with us.
Well, I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Let's crack some thieving heads.
Yeah, I knew we could count on you.
And will you finally tell me what's so special about that chest they stole from you?
It's a family heirloom. Nothing special. Just a little decorated chest. But it has great value to us. I'll explain everything.
Well, fine.
Come on. Tugboat will get the horses ready and we'll be off.
Meow.
Come here. Henry, come here.
I'm right here.
So, have you come up with a plan?
There's nothing to plan. We'll just storm in and cut them to pieces.
You want to get yourself killed? We can't just waltz into their camp. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about us. Take them out one by one, nice and quietly.
You can't be serious. That's the way of murderers, not knights.
Enough.
I play Kenshi. I haven't, but I've seen people play it. So I don't even know how many of them there are yet. Like, I wish I knew how many there were. Let me do some scouting first.
Leave it to me. I'll sneak in and take care of them. No! Jan, damn it! What good is revenge if they kill us? Let Henry try at least. If something goes wrong, we'll storm them from behind. Fuck it! Well, good luck.
I need to know how many there are. I mean, it doesn't look like there's that many. He made it sound like there would be like 10 or 15 of them.
Tudom, de mit csinálják a hallókkel? Biztos valami állatot, nem? Azokat is hallottam. Bakkecskéket. Mi? Bakkecskéket? Ez meg mi a faszom? Tudod különböztetni a bakkecskét a tüdőjétől? Mi a fene? Ez meg mi a faszom? Ki volt az? Ki volt az? Mi lehet ez? Mi a fasz? Megint hallom.
Got him. That wasn't quiet at all, but somehow I got away with that. Hey, Jabulus. How you doing? All right, lured that guy away. Go look at that pebble. Yeah, go look at that. Go look at the rock.
Me a fuss.
Ah, shit. Well. Ah, well. One ain't bad.
Has your quest.
Come on, then. How about you? Wow. Pathetic. All right, time for heavy stealth. Who wants a piece? Oh, there's a lot of them. Holy shit.
Hey, that one's
No, I'm your target. Hit me.
Smash him on the head. Right on the noggin. Slice him up.
There we go.
A bandage!
That's a lot of
Quick!
Hey, Stego.
I hope that's enough.
Hey, how you doing, by the way, Stego? You okay?
It's done. The camp is clear.
Damn, Henry. Good work. But we're not done here yet. We still have to find our chest. Try looking around here a bit. If you find something, come back to me.
Yeah, hope y'all are all doing okay. Y'all wish Stego a fast recovery. I know he busted his foot. Anyway, let's find that thing. Anyway, also, while I'm here, I might as well imbibe. I am a Stegosaurus. Yeah. But God, should I play with my cat? Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, Jabulus. You're trespassing. Yes, clearly, except everyone's dead, so no one's gonna stop me. Got it. It's a freaking reliquary. No wonder you wanted it back so damn bad. A whole reliquary. A reliquary is nice, but a tower of them gives no max hand size. I understood that reference. Where'd you guys wander off to? Oh, they're over here. Where are you going? What's a reliquary? A reliquary is basically a container holding a relic, usually to the church or something similar.
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here, quickly. Oh, thank God. We're saved.
And now I hope you'll finally tell me what's in the chest.
You're right. I promised you. As you correctly noted, it is not a chest for valuables. It is a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Kutenburg, our father.
What?
At least, what's left of him.
Ominous.
When father died, as well as his two grieving sons, he also left behind his worldly possessions. In particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us, but our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
And how is this related to the reliquary?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of Kutenburg are buried in sedlets. This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder of our line, who had it built long ago. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia and abandoned the tradition. My brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place, and prove to our mother that we had grown up.
Except on the way, they stole the reliquary from you.
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never hand over Engelsberg, not even to our grandchildren.
I know what it's like to bury a father. I was glad to help you.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, in the name of the Simburgs, and in the name of our dead father, I thank you. Now my brother and I must go to Sedlets, but then we will stay here for a while. If you need anything, you know where to find our camp. Until then, good luck, my friend.
May God be with you.
All right, let's ride. We're not far from where we needed to go anyway. Fuck! Ow. Okay. The horse has a name. Her name is Pebbles. She's Henry's horse from the first game. I just put the right gear on her. Now she's got a dragon mask and some cool decrements. Also, remember I said you can whack yourself in the face and get knocked off your horse? That's what happens. I took no damage from that. That's what's funny about it. Aha. There's the house. Also, before I forget. Also, this is a bug, by the way. I've maxed out Vitality, but I still have a perk point, and there's nothing to spend it on. So, that's a bug. Let's see. Oops. Oh, by the way, did I tell you guys, I made a new sword. Made myself a new longsword. I can actually show it to y'all. I hope I can anyway. It's called the Madman's Longsword. And what's cool about it is that it was reforged from a broken sword. I don't know if you... Let me see. Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see the break in it. At least not from here. Yeah, I don't think you can. It's actually broken at the tip. But what's cool about it are the words carved into it. And actually says so right here. This sword belonged to the madman from the dugout that Voitas sent me to. The engraving on the blade reads, Confitiero Dio Omnipotenti, which means confess in the Lord God. Or something like that. It's very, like, it reminds me a lot of the 40k black swords with all that cool stuff added to it.
Nobody's around. But maybe they left something behind. Might Krudos have left it here?
Ah, balls. Oh, yeah, you can hunt that down if you got your dog. Well, guess what? I don't have my dog. Because I don't want to find Mutt, which is Henry's dog right now. Maybe I can find something else.
Blood. Could they have fought amongst themselves?
Then turn into dog. I don't have a dog form. I've got a, I've got an Impmon form.
I hope Krudos is still
Got an
alive.
Impmon form. I've got a dinosaur form. I don't have a dog form. I've got a dragon form. Bohemia become dog. Someone's boot stuck in the mud. Uh-oh. Looks like a bandit camp.
That's probably Krudos. I don't want any trouble. I just want a word with your leader. You call him Reaper, right?
Fine. But if you try anything, Reaper will chop your head off.
A statuette of the Virgin Mary disappeared from Master Plank's workshop, along with the apprentice who carved it. That same apprentice somehow knew how to find you. Care to explain?
Well, maybe we do have a statuette. And maybe it does look like Mary. What of it?
I'd like to buy that statuette from you.
Yeah, why not? That could be arranged. But that's master craftsmanship. It won't come cheap. Have you got the coin?
Will this be enough?
Indeed it will, sir. At your service. You won't regret it.
Why have you got that poor sod tied to a tree?
What the fuck is it to you?
I'm his friend. Can't you let him go? We won't cause you any trouble.
He's not going anywhere. He's joined us.
Completely voluntarily, eh?
Aye, and don't worry, we'll look after him. If he cooperates.
All right, sorry. I'm just curious by nature.
Now, of course, y'all don't think I'm just gonna leave the dude there, do you? We'll get him back.
Huh? Corva! What are you doing here?
Calm down now. Nobody saw anything, and I'm leaving.
I don't want to see you here again, arsehole. Piss off. That's what I thought.
Okay, well now you've gone and made me angry, so... Fuck it.
And don't come back here. Clear off.
Thus always the bandit scum.
You won't get me. You're no match for us. You want to try me?
Do you want to try
So
me?
he's a sword fighter, eh?
Yep. Want to see a trick?
What do you want? You want to try me?
Quite hungry!
Too slow.
Die!
Show what you're made of. For us, fucker.
I just... Yeah, you're no match for us. I just shift kebabbed your friend.
You're no match for me. You're a dead man. You know that? Victory or death!
I love how he just grabs him by the back of the neck and throws him down after he stabs him through like that. So he's a sword fighter, eh? Just... Deus Vult. Deus Vult, infidel. God wills that you die, and I am a devout man. Ever seen the chokehold finisher? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Anyway, I need to patch up my, I need to put some...
I guess the Reaper got what he sowed.
Correct. Anyway, I'm bleeding, so well, not bleeding, but I got a head wound, so I need to take some, healing stuff. There we go. Alright. Now then, let's go untie the asshole.
Will you untie me? Please?
I don't know, should I?
Please, untie me. Please, untie me.
Okay.
That was incredible. That was a close one. Thanks for rescuing me.
Hey, we're not done. You need to... Hello? Oh, he's gonna sit down. Okay.
You alright?
I am now. Don't know how you got here, but thanks. Never been smacked like that. Not even by Plank.
He's the one who sent me after you.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking, coming here alone?
Well, I just thought I'd earn a little extra coin, that's all.
Why did you steal that statuette?
For a lass, actually. I sort of modelled this Mary after her. Well, she's really lovely.
But I still don't see why you had to pinch it.
Well, Stilau, who's apprenticing with me, said I should buy the lass something nice. That's what they go for. I can barely afford a beer. So I thought I'd try my luck with these fences. Plank does the same from time to time.
And what would you do then? After all, Plank knows what you did.
Well, I didn't think that far ahead.
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
She's awfully pretty and kind, but she might not be too bright. Sure, some fool to furnish her old house for her. Something's always breaking in it. Poor Stilau goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered. I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh. And how often does he go round to repair her furniture?
Oh, come on, game! It just... Even the game was like, nope. Nope, we're not going there. It just crashed. Well... How often does she go...
The game said nope, none of this sluttery.
Yes! Yes, it did. How often does he go over to repair her furniture? God. Oh my God. I don't even know how I'd fill out that crash report. What am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, they were talking about some guy going and banging some girl, and then the game crashed. Oh God. Oh boy. You say it crashed during a dialogue. Oh shit. How far back do we have to go from that? Oh no. Did it autosave it all? Ah, nuts. Well, if it didn't...
Oh no!
If it didn't, it's fine. I'm totally making that into a clip, though. I'll have to get that bit from what if the Emperor had a text-to-speech with the salamander going, "No, no, no, no! Thine eyes stain, foul smuttery!" And then have the computer crash. Thine eyes stain, foul smuttery. Just, God, that'd be funny. Okay, yeah, it's just after we got done talking to the dude. All right. Father, it is
What
I.
about the fabricator general?
Yeah. Rogel Dorn. I was being dead in pretend. And I must say that everything I've seen up until this point has been cringe. Rogel, what have you done? It was not Keck. It was cringe, father. Fucking cut it out. I need some space. Ow. Ow. Alright, this ain't working. Ow.
You can't stand up to this. I'm all yours.
Come on, then. That's what you get.
You want to try me?
I don't know. Do you want to try me?
You've no chance against me.
Shut up!
Victory!
Useless!
Die, you wretch!
Oh, I bet that didn't feel good, did it?
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight. I'll sort you out nicely. Fuck that.
Ow.
Now you're in trouble.
You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit.
For glory!
No shot.
Ooh, right in his back. Got him. Ooh. Smacked him right over the head. Wait, where's the last one? Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. Oh, he's an archer. Hang on. Right in his arm. Ah. Hey, watch this op down mid, bro. Who am I kidding? I can't hit shit. Ooh, I think that... Bro, really? 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 Really?
You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit and
My guy, you have 3 bolts in you. Like, this... Really?
For the cross! You're no match for me. In God's name!
Ooh, that went right into his cheek. Ow. In God's name! Just shoot a dude with a crossbow bolt. Honestly, what would have been funnier is if Henry yelled, "I feel quite hungry," and then shot the guy in the face. Oh well. That was incredible. Yeah, shut up. Holy shit, look at all this stuff.
Will you untie me? Please!
Please? God, you sound like a baby.
That was a close one. Thanks for rescuing me.
Yeah. Oh dear, now I'm drunk. So y'all are gonna get to see him, Henry stumbling around now.
Hey, you saved me.
You alright?
I am now. Don't know how you got here.
He's the one who sent me after.
And why?
Don't worry. I won't thrash you like he does. But you could use a bit of discipline. What were you thinking coming here alone?
look at him sway back and forth. He's so drunk.
Why did you steal that statuette?
For a lass, actually.
But I still don't see why you...
Well, steal... I could barely afford...
And what would you do then?
Well...
Tell me about that lass you fancy.
Alright, let's hear it.
She's awfully pretty. Poor Steelow goes over to fix everything and always comes back battered. I told him I'd go next time, but he's too nice and won't let me.
Oh. And how often does he go round to repair her furniture?
A few times a week. Or sometimes even more often.
Henry looks halfway to Jack Sparrow.
I know, right?
Then next time, just say you'll go instead. Or the two of you go together. It'll be easier that way.
Henry! Henry of Scarlets! Henry of Scarlets! Sir! Henry of Scarlets! You are a man-at-arms, and your father is nobility. How fucking dare you say something like that?
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Just...
Yes, that might actually work.
Why were they holding you in the camp anyway? They got the statuette, so what else did they need you for?
They asked if I'd make more statuettes like that, so I said sure, if they paid well. Then they said, well, I'd better make them for free. Next thing I knew, bam, I was tied to a tree.
Oh well, what did you expect? That they pay you handsomely and let you run home?
Maybe.
What will you do now? Will you go back to the workshop?
No way. Plank would beat the life out of me. But I was thinking, those bandits didn't seem badly off. Maybe I can find another gang and join them.
Oh, brilliant idea. As long as you don't value your own life.
I don't really understand it.
Well, you're dumb as a box of rocks, aren't you?
You've upset a lot of people in town with that theft. If I were you, I'd leave. Maybe for good.
Damn, that's serious. All right, I'll scarp her. Thanks for everything.
Henry, pretty sure that wasn't part of the whistle. You ever get so drunk that you can't even control your bodily functions? Denser than a periodic element. Yeah. Yeah.
The sharpest thing about Krudosh was his chisel.
Hey, you! Stop!
All right, what is it you need?
I said come here. I want to talk to you. This is a hold-up. Your money or your life.
I have no money. I spent what I had on this potion. The alchemist who sold it to me swore it was for
Then
all
pay
sorts of
with your
ailments and
blood.
afflictions.
Wait.
It'll also guarantee that I'll have women flocking to me every day for a month, or until I drink a duckweed concoction. To make it more potent, he gathered the herbs from a battlefield where blackamoors had fought. But it had to be during the summer solstice, mind you. He also added the hair of a 2-day-old pup. 3 nights he stirred it facing the cauldron from the north, and 3 nights from the south.
Give it here.
But I spent all I had on it. Have mercy.
I'm telling you, hand over that potion.
All right. It's here somewhere.
I really hope you love listening to voices. I'm gonna make you see so much shit. You're gonna wake up screaming and talking to your ancestors, or thinking that the trees can talk
Surprise,
to you.
motherfucker.
Exactly. I'm gonna make you see so much shit. Here you go. Enjoy.
Here.
Ha! Today's my lucky day. Now fuck off before I change my mind.
Oh, please. Enjoy.
This is the life.
Man's gonna be tasting colors. Good. I'm sorry. I got a little evil right there. I apologize if that sounded absolutely psychotic, but as soon as I saw the potion option, I was like, oh, this is perfect. My man is gonna see everything. Man's gonna taste colors and
You're about to have a wild time, my dude.
My man is gonna taste colors and see sound. By the power of Mandrake. Ah! Anyway, while I'm here, might as well do a little bit of hunting. And don't worry, I'm not that drunk. Nah, they're too far away now. Oh well. Yeah, it's a collapsed mine, all right.
You almost made it. Tough luck.
Oh God, there's a dude. Oh! Ooh! That's a lot of money. But, is it... Am I really gonna steal this man's, steal the last living thing, the last thing this man had for money. Of course I am! Poor bugger. What we got in here? This must have been where he was staying. Or somebody lived here. It's apparently a private area. Yep, this is a mining area. Oh, damn. You can actually see the collapse. You can actually see how deadly the collapse was. Look. There's a broken rock formation here. And you can see where rocks slid down the hill right here. So it must have been an earthquake or something that caused the mine to collapse. Damn. Oh, that's the dude who robbed me. Or who I gave the potion to. Who's gonna have a really messed up trip. I mean, you can't get that drunk, but you can get so drunk that you can't even see straight. Here, watch. Basically, the more drunk you get, the more blurred your vision becomes. Return the tournament. What? I have tournament gear? Pretty sure I don't. Or is it? Oh, it's the arrows. That would explain why I'm not allowed to enter the tournaments. I'll have to return those.
Shouldn't be walking around without...
Yeah, I need a torch. I know. Whatever. I don't have one. You can see how blurry my vision's getting. Oh, and by the way, if you get fully drunk, you'll pass out, and until you wake up, people can actively steal from you. Oh boy, even my vision is tilted. Hello? I'm back. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Let me just close this. And I'll just chill out here, I guess. nowhere for me to lay down and sleep this off, so I'll just find a chair to sit on, I guess. Can I sit here? Yeah, I can sit here. Yeah, he's so drunk. All right, we'll just wait it off, I guess. We'll just say he fell asleep. I'm gonna have such a massive hangover. Yep, massive hangover. But thankfully, there's a cure. There we go.
I brought you the final statuette for the altar, the Virgin Mary. Has Planck delivered the rest to you already?
That's right.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, though not by much. Mostly thanks to that potion you gave me.
I'm glad to hear it. I tried my best to brew it well.
I know, and thank you, my friend. You've always been there for me, watching what I do and judging me.
Of course. Did you expect anything else?
No, it's just... Thanks to you, I had a moment to think about myself, about everything I'm doing. I am just one step away from finishing this grand daub. But now I'm not even sure why I'm doing it. Did I really want to honor Voita's memory, or was I just meant to think that? What if it's not my own idea, but something that skull planted in me? What if it was put into my head by the devil?
Well, okay, first of all, I don't know many examples, real life or historical, where the devil has made people, you know, do works of God. You're making a thing for an altar. Like, normally the devil doesn't really like people to do things for God. So...
Wojtek, don't be foolish. The devil isn't controlling you. Look, I don't really know what a possessed person acts like, but you still seem to me to have your wits about you.
Because he's been with me for ages. I know how to act and speak so I won't end up at the stake. But it gets harder by the day. And you. I thought God sent you to me. But if the devil has plans for me, who knows what role you play in all this? Why did you untie me back then by Trusky? Out of the goodness of your heart? Or were you hoping an old man in trouble might pay you back somehow?
Whoa, whoa! Hey, hold on a minute.
I didn't even think about it. You were just someone who needed help.
And then you went looking for my things, even though the whole mess was really my own doing. You should have left me there at that tree. Maybe the Lord would have taken me to him then, but now, after all this, one trial after another, and I fucked them all up.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Okay, I'm sorry. This personally pisses me off on a very personal level. Listen, I have seen too many people, who when they are faced with trials and struggles, rather than looking inward or understanding that sometimes life sucks and you have to push through it, no, they get mad at the people who helped them, the people who dropped everything or who did something out of the kindness of their heart. And their response to that is, you should have left me. You shouldn't have helped me. Things would have been better if I died, or things would have been better if you hadn't got, shut up. Just shut up. Really? Really? Just, like, for those who don't know, this man was literally tied up to a tree about to be eaten by wolves when you find him. So, what? I was just supposed to leave him there and let him die? Like, It's not just that. This mindset, it's still around. I know people who are like this. This whole mindset of them taking the whole, woe is me, feel bad for me. I've done a lot of bad stuff. I've fucked up and I'm irredeemable. And when anyone shows any sign or any inclination of wanting to help them or being the good person, trying to help pull them back up onto their feet, you know, they attempt it and then they flip it around to where, why are you helping me? Why are you doing this? I was happier before you got involved. I was better off wallowing in my misery. Die then. Just die then. Do the world a favor. And look, I'm sorry. This is just very personal for me, okay? Because you try to do the right thing. You go about your life trying to be a good person. You toss out line after line, rescue after rescue, trying to help people, trying to do the right thing. And so many of them slap your hand away. You help them up. And then rather than being better, when they start to slip back into their old habits, they slap you across their hand, slap your hands, or slap you across the face and say that you shouldn't have even bothered. After you put blood, sweat, and tears into trying to help them, being there for them, being emotional support, being physical support, and they decide, nah, you shouldn't have bothered and fuck you for trying. Then fucking die. If you, look, I have the utmost respect for the people who are in their misery and do everything in their power to climb out. I have seen people nearly take their own lives, fail, and then climb out of that hole, their own personal hell, and become stronger people. For the people who say they want help only to slap away the hands when they show up, you spit on the very essence of people who try so hard to survive, who fight mental and physical battles every day to recover. You spit on them, you spit on the hands and faces of the people who help you, and then when you fall back into your misery, you look up and you're like, why, God? Why is this happening? What have I done to deserve this? Shut up! God sent you the world, not just God, the world sends you a rescue line. And when you take it and things get difficult again and you fall back into your misery, you blame everyone because, recovery's not easy. It's, you don't get to be better after one attempt, but you blame everyone else because you're more comfortable being miserable. I can't stand people like that. I know misery is comforting because it's something you're familiar with and it doesn't hurt you. But hey, my whole view on it is if you want to sit in your own misery and be miserable, okay. Then when things get really, really bad, you don't get another helping hand. That's why my view has always been, me personally, when I was younger, it was help without a second thought. And I still do that today. But I've added to that. Now it's help without a second thought, and when someone's up on their feet, kick them in the ass to get them moving. Help them up, kick them in the ass. Because I'm not going to let you stand there and slump back into your misery. Get up, start walking. I will help you along the path, but I'm certainly not just going to leave you standing here. You need to start walking, because I'm not going to carry you. I can't do that anymore. I literally watched someone I knew. I helped them, I carried them, and then they basically dragged me down. I can't do that anymore. And some people don't want to get better. Some people think misery is comforting and they don't want to put in the effort to get better. And that's what I'm getting from Vojta here. He literally, he's suffering, he's struggling. And rather than pressing on, he would rather just say, well, everything else is to blame. I can't. Sorry. I'm calm now. That hit a very sore spot for me. I apologize. I'm sorry if that overloaded some people. I'm very sorry. That's just, like I said, that's a very personal topic. So, my apologies.
A good Christian doesn't bow to idols or spawn infernal beasts. I drove out one devil with another and pulled you into it too.
You haven't ruined anything. I know you well enough to understand you weren't doing it out of malice.
I wasn't. But the devil tempted me with his voice, and I gave in. I can't just wave this away and pretend it's not like that. We even plotted a murder together, for Christ's sake. When Burkhard showed up, I heard nothing but that vile, sulphur-smelling whispering. I wanted that man dead, and those down below were delighted. But it solved nothing. I only pray that the lads in his gang find a better path in life.
I have no doubt at all that that bastard deserved what he got. Bandits and murderers deserve punishment. Everyone knows that. The devil doesn't need to whisper it to you.
So who is talking to me, Henry? Who else would force these horrible thoughts on me and make me commit such godless acts? Before we dealt with Bellissimo, we were playing at being the Lord of Hell and ruined that sinner's hope for God's mercy. Doesn't it seem to you that all of this, that we went too far with it?
I mean, but we didn't physically hurt the man. We literally just scared him straight. We didn't hurt him. We didn't brutalize him. And the man was already terrified for his sins. All we did was give him a kick in the rear and get him moving. Like,
You needed help, so I helped you. That's a virtue, not a sin.
I hope God saw your intentions, and that the end really does justify the means.
Didn't you say you hated that saying?
And yet I clung to it, didn't I? I always chased noble goals, and it never turned out well. You know full well how it went with Voiter. Everyone unlucky enough to cross my path ended up dead, insane, or at least forsaken by God. Honestly, I don't understand why you're still here.
I'm here because you're my friend. And I'm definitely not going anywhere.
A friend? Henry, I appreciate your help. But...
But what?
But sometimes I feel as if you and the devil who's tempting me are working hand in hand. Yet I believe you're not a bad person at heart, so I'd like to ask you something. I've spent my whole life heading towards this moment. But if it really was the devil guiding me here, do you think if I finish this painting, I'll sign away my soul to him forever?
Well, you got this far through your own effort and talent, not some curse. Look at this splendor. The devil can't create anything, only destroy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's destroying me, so I'll create in his stead.
Did you do all those things with evil intent? I don't think so. It was out of love. For your craft, your dear ones, for the world.
Maybe you're right. Out of love for my neighbor, not for myself.
intent is one of the most difficult things to comprehend when it comes to morality. Because there are a number of things that are morally wrong, but when done with the right intentions, they become very gray. But one thing I've always stood on, always, is that in moments like these, where you do acts based on things where, you know, for the sake of others, for the sake of the world, for the sake of, you know, of passion, of craft, of, you know, others, you know, friends, family, and even and to the glory of God, especially because everything you do is for him, at least in what I believe. Those are always good intentions. And yes, the road to hell may be paved with good intentions, but knowing why you do things is always important. If you do them for the right reasons and with the right intent, it's never wrong. As the good book says, faith and works are the two things that show your dedication. Faith without works is pointless. It's just words. And works without faith has no backing. It lacks conviction. In this case, this man's works to God and to others are purposefully seen. And his faith, shaken as it may be, he's only done this to help others, to put others at ease, and even himself. But he's always been the last thing he focuses on. The man's not evil. He's just scarred and hurt. It's one of the most heart-wrenching things to see people always wonder if they're worth that salvation, if they're worth the dedication, the love, and the promise of God and everything. There's a lot of people out there who wonder if they're even worth it. I don't care if they get, I don't care if they get mad at me for it. I'm always seen myself as more spiritual than religious. I talk about how I feel because I firmly believe that we, as human beings, we want to do the right thing. To quote Charlie Chaplin in one of his movies, we all want to do the right thing. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We want to lift each other up, not tear each other down. And right now, in this game, there is a man who is in such turmoil that if Henry wasn't here, God, I don't want to imagine what he would have done. The thing is, sometimes all it takes is a guiding hand or a friend nearby to stop you from doing the wrong thing. And that's what Henry is here for.
See? And if the devil tries to tempt you again, I'll handle him myself.
I hope you won't have to go all the way to hell for that. But how would you even get there? You, who were sent to me from heaven. Thank you, Henry. Go and fetch the people from the monastery. I'll finish it meanwhile, whatever may befall.
It's beautiful. And he doesn't hear the voices anymore.
So, that's that.
How do you feel? Because after that, even if they didn't say anything, I would probably feel like I was on cloud 9.
How'd you feel?
It's strange. I was afraid nothing would change, like it was with Burkhard that time. But I feel differently now, and it's all thanks to you. You stayed with me until the end, and I realized God's still giving me a chance. I know it won't bring Vtuber back, but I wanted to achieve something in his name, as if like giving him more years in this world, and it worked.
And what about your head? Do you still hear the voice?
It's gone quiet. I still sense something there, somewhere, deep down, but it's silent.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. And remember what I said. If it shows up, it'll have to deal with me. And now? What will you do?
Well, the best part of painting was how many places I got to see. Maybe in the autumn of my life, I'll travel a bit. And they say, autumn is lovely in Riknov.
Watch out for the trees. You know you have a certain pull for them. Can I help you with anything else? Collecting hair from a leshy? Beating up your neighbour? Arranging an audience with the king?
Not a thing. You've already run around and bothered yourself enough on my account. This time, I'll take a leaf out of your book, and I won't just hide away at home.
Take care, then.
You too. Drop by again sometime if you ever want a shield painted. It's the least I can do for you. And there's one more little matter.
What is it?
After everything that happened, well, I wanted to entrust you with my painted friend. Take my skull, please, and take care of it for me. And if it's not too much trouble, grant it eternal rest. It deserves that too.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, dear Henry.
Masterpiece. You completed Brushes with Death. The Painter's Muse. What is it? Hang on. And before y'all say anything, we're not going to go sell it. It has no eyes, but still it sees. It has no ears, but still it hears. It has no tongue, but still it speaks. But he who listens might lose his mind. That was cool. That was a good DLC. I approve. Well, let's go get washed up, because I'm a mess. And then we'll continue the story. That was cool, though. I think I spent, like, that DLC... The DLC is only $5, and I think, personally, I got, like, 8 or 9 hours out of it, which is pretty good for a $5 DLC. Like, that's really good.
What a beautiful...
And I just, you know, that was a good moment. I felt that, you know? Something to be said for moments of, for those good little moments. Yeah, you're right, Lich King.
Greetings.
Oh, oh.
I'm looking for someone to do.
Greetings to you.
I need a bath.
Certainly.
I need a hot bath.
Excellent.
I'll gladly.
Excellent.
There we go. Get cleaned up. Yeah, they don't say anything. Single nod was all that was needed. Yeah. I've always been someone, you know, who, you know, feels like maybe words are necessary. But yeah, I do agree. In that one case, you're probably right. Just that simple nod of like, yeah, you did a good job.
What are you doing? Strolling about without a light?
Move. Move! Why's everyone in my way? Move!
If you want to be outside after sunset...
After sunset, the sun hasn't set yet. I still see daylight. So...
You need a lit torch. That's the law. Hey! You can't walk around at night without a light.
I literally don't have one.
Light a torch!
I don't have one! Oh shit, he's chasing me. Sir, I literally don't have one. Oh, I'm wanted now, apparently.
Surrender, now!
Easy now. I surrender.
Around here, he who walks...
All right, I'll...
Very well.
There. Thank you. He who walks without light walks with the devil.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Simon?
I cannot, Heinrich.
When is the...
There is still some time to...
Oops, I didn't mean to drop him off my horse. I wanted to get rid of him. Thankfully, I have a room up here. So just sleep for a bit. All right, let's get on with the main quest. Gotta go talk to Catherine. We've already gathered up the Dry Devil's gang, but we need to find out how Catherine's doing. As she said to come find her in one of the, said to come find her when we had a minute, so... Go. There she is.
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You got that right.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape On, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, About Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kutenburg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
Yep.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
All right, let's see. The hole in the wall. At a place called the hole in the... Oh, over here. Oh, dear. This part of town, huh? Great. Never a good sign. So, let me tell you guys a little bit, some interesting things about medieval towns or cities at this point in history. The thing is, depending on what, even modern cities back then would be broken up into districts, basically. And there was always going to be a district that was basically a slum. These slum districts were usually, well, lacking a lot of stuff. They may not have had a lot of shops. They may not have had a lot of, well, anything for that matter. But they were always going to exist. And I'm getting a sense that this is a slum. And as you can imagine, even in real life, you don't really want to hang around the slums if you can help it. Because, well... Oh, okay, I take it back. This isn't the slums. This is like an under construction part of the city. I take it back. Yeah, this whole place looks like it's under construction still. Doesn't look that bad. Mind you, a lot of people are sleeping in tents and everything, which doesn't look good, but hey, it's not that bad. Oh shit, is that a gunpowder store?
May God give you help. I'm sorry.
Gunmaker. Gunmaker, you say? You had my interest, and now you have my attention.
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du? If I understand correctly, you mainly make bells?
Ja, genau. Are you in the market for one? Or why do you ask?
I'd be more interested in a gun.
Ich verstehe. There's a lot of talk about hot pieces right now, eh? But I have to warn you, They do not exactly come cheap. Andererseits, with a gun from me, you can be sure it will not go off in deinem Gesicht.
I'm interested in bronze casting. I'm originally a blacksmith, after my father.
Warum nicht? And you have never seen a foundry, lad?
Well, they cast a church bell in the Sasau monastery once. But what's that compared to your gunpowder bombard?
And yet it is nämlich the same concept. But it's a new era. Mein Vater cast bells for angelic choirs, and I cast guns for hellish blasts.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I need something
All right, let's see what he's got.
What do you have for...
Oh, wow. He wasn't kidding. Handgun, hook guns, pistols. Wow. Well, thankfully, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Let's see. All right, well, let's buy a... Let's see, what's the difference exactly? What's the difference between a hook gun and a marksman's hook gun? Oh, the better power. But a hook gun's a hook gun. All right, I'll take it. And then give me some scatter shot. I'm going to have it be a shotgun, basically.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Let's see. And we load it naturally with scattershot. Always have a gun for an occasion. As the song says, happiness really is a warm gun.
My respects.
All right, well, found a gunsmith, which is always cool. Let's see. Got a blacksmith and a smithy over there, just in case. But let's run up here and get this thing on the get this thing started. Here it is. What in the absolute...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good day. Good day.
What? Really? Really? That's the logo for your tavern. That medieval art is so fucking weird.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm kind of taking in the absurdity of the sign. You know, I guess you're never gonna forget the tavern if you remember that sign. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, it's memorable. Yes! Memorable. That's one way to think of it, babe.
I'm looking for... I won't tell you. Something you want to know?
Right. I'm gonna see if I...
and a rag, please.
A regular for life. And beyond. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint, only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so I needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen. Well, that's another story. Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them.
Oh,
and that's
boy.
pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Okay, well,
Why
that's
did they
true.
give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin?
No word. If you go, he goes after.
All right.
See.
Gods, he's got a dent in his.
All right, well.
Thanks.
I wish you luck then. Once you're done,
I'll stop.
grand.
So the thing with them saying about, you know, that Jewish people normally didn't get involved in stuff, that's actually true. Back in the Middle Ages, Jewish people were sadly discriminated against a lot. So, and that was mainly because that they were very wealthy people, merchants, or, you know, businessmen and women of various types. So they had money, and they kept out of, you know, they kept their noses clean most of the time. So as you can imagine, this made people, well, hate them because they had money, but it was also the fact that they didn't really commit to anything. Why would they?
What? Greetings, my friend.
That's also correct, Amina.
What's new in this?
Have you spoke? He said he was looking for a black.
And where can I find...
His house is beyond, and that.
That doesn't sound... Is it true you hold fights here?
No bloody. What we do here, teeth fly in.
And people do...
Not a. There's.
That sounds like something for me.
As you wish, but if Damian, Zavish, or Gal.
You can't scare me.
Have it your way.
Here.
Well, a fight with Damian is first up for you. Zavish is up second when he's so.
And can't you get those drinks in?
I could, but I won't let the last one.
Maybe I'll...
I know. Well, and that's that. And one more thing. No.
Wonderful.
All right, let's go fight.
Well, you're not shagging.
I'll be right with you.
Why did you stop? I'm the innkeeper.
That's a idiot.
No.
Don't worry.
Come and fight.
All right then. Mole gets his share from the fees. So,
You know...
mighty kind.
All right, I'm gonna box your teeth in.
Now you'd like to try.
Wanker! Wanker!
Kurva! I'm wounded.
Teeth out the other side of his face. Take him down for the cross. Punch his face in.
There we go.
Such a wanker, and he kicks my arse.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Here.
Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
Look, everybody.
Shall we fight? Oh. Would you like to raise...
Do I know?
Well, no, not yet. But we can fix that. I'm Henry.
Zarvish.
Well,
For all I care.
here's something...
Oh, it's pretty damn...
Well... Shall we fight?
Aye! But what do you say to...
Sure.
Good idea.
Well, I try.
Let's go.
You fight like an old hag. For glory!
Ow.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Bullshit and fight.
I think I might have just broken his arm.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and Hurry up. I have to take a piss.
Right, left, right, left.
Hurry up. I have to take a piss. Still believe in yourself?
Yeah, dropped.
Good fight.
Good, good. Or is that from the... You get the whole...
All right, next. Gotta go fight the champ, Goliath. This should be interesting. First, though, we're gonna cheat. I just chugged a strength potion, so now I'm gonna go challenge him to a fight.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come.
Well,
Now.
My
Punch his
grandma
face in.
could beat him in a fight.
I'll take you on.
you're no match for me. For glory!
Come on, I'm all yours.
Ow. 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 Ah, there we go. We're having a fist fight. We got a lady over here screaming for me to rip his guts out. The fist fight. We're not sword fighting.
Come on, then. Take it down! Take it down!
Fuck you!
Shove your hand in his chest, tear out his heart. There we go.
I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... fuck me.
You know how it is?
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
Whoop.
Excuse me.
Fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way. Goliath isn't the... Who'd have reckoned...
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, here you go. And a fork.
Thanks.
By the way, if you haven't had enough fighting yet...
The cemetery?
If you meet who I'm talking about...
Blessed Virgin. Let's go see what's going on over here. Amina over here wanted me to be Kano and just rip a dude's heart out fatality style. Hey, Cataclysm, Wolfie, thank you for the raids. Welcome, Raiders. I am Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian, Remembrancer, and Arbiter of the Forest of Memories. I'm a variety streamer, plays the games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. And because I'm a history guy, we're also playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 today. How y'all doing? What's up? How y'all doing? Blah, blah. Thanks, Cataclysm, for the resub at 3 months. I am doing a subscription push, a sub push, by the way. Either, because as I've told y'all, excuse me, I actually haven't said. So, real quick, I can say it. I'm going to be ending my job this week. My final day is Friday. So I'm pushing for subscriptions either to, like, get money to pay for stuff or money that, or you can donate to the coffee so we can get the new stream overlay. That's also the goal. So aside from that, y'all just sit back and enjoy yourselves. Hello, Wizard, Wizard no Hikari. So Wizard of Light or Wizard of No Light? Because Hikari means light. How you doing, Hikari? Wizard of Light, got it. I was right. Well, I am the reminiscing bard of Twilight, so I'm doing good. We're trying to find a dude, trying to find someone right now who got beat up and went missing, so we're trying to find him. Wait a minute.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. They'll know better than me. Or Wayman the innkeeper might know something. Farewell.
Farewell. I'm a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can find the innkeeper. Oh, that was easy.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Glick.
Hey, Wizard, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. Please make yourself at home. Also, you gotta get something against Germans.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
I like this guy.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
Thanks.
I helped you out, didn't
Show me.
So he robs German merchants. Good to know. I'll also take some of this stuff off your hands.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Maybe you'll have something to say. No? Okay. He robs German merchants because they're rich and won't put up a fight.
My respects.
I wonder. Have a good night, wizard.
Grüß dich.
So,
I cannot, Heinrich.
when is the next?
There is still some time.
What will...
Then I will be bloody.
Thanks.
So,
Well, I can't join the tournament. You won't let me, so...
Good afternoon. I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja. Ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye? How did it turn out?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two. But then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Ibicus is great. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja. When I get enough groschen, I will kaufen der best in Kutenburg.
I'd like you to teach me about sword.
Kein Problem, Mann. We have to make a...
See,
I'd like to see what...
Ja, das ergibt such things. Zum Glück andererseits... Also.
Paying 1,000 gold just to master this, to level up these skills, but that's fine. Night, Wolfie. Have a good one.
My friend. Well, good day.
My humble respects.
Trying to think who else we can talk to around here.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't shut...
Happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I was gonna say don't shut it, but okay. Man, someone around here has to have some info on this guy. Me just randomly running around people's backyards looking for information.
Guten Tag.
was wünschst du?
Nope. Oh, wait, I know where we can check. If taverns are a good source of information, then the next best place of information would be a whorehouse, aka the bathhouses. We'll check there. I'm sure someone there has got to have something to say.
Best of luck to you.
Welcome.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives.
I knew it.
Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
Have you got any...
What do you think?
And is Udo...
No. It's too early for him. He...
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
No. How would you know that?
You're welcome. I reckon he...
More pieces of the puzzle. Trail leads to the lanes between the horse market and the Heraldric Quarter. Said he robs drunks there at night. Well, I'll have to ask around later. For now, that's going to wrap it up for this session. And we're just going to head out. Hope you all had fun, though. We did a lot of crazy things this playthrough. But for now, we are going to go raid someone real quick. So let me find us somebody. Big thanks to Azzy, Cataclysm, and Wolfie for the raid. Let's see. Who can we go say hi to? Let's see. Let me see. There's got to be someone we can go say hi to. Give me a second, everybody. Hope you all had fun. Regardless, we had a lot of good jokes this playthrough too. I'm gonna have some really funny stuff to work with. Let's see. You know what? Let's go say hi to Vashtar. Looks like Vash is playing Final Fantasy IX with Rugal and some friends. So we're gonna go say hi to them. Of course, Rugal's the loud one. All right, we're gonna go say hi to them. Give me a second. There we go. All right, let's get this raid started. As always, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you. I hope you have a wonderful night. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't change them for anything. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow for more Doom the Dark Ages. Have a good night. Bye-bye.